boy been cheat on miss.
What's up with it, gang? It's your boy, the Alabama hitter, man. Y'all come on in, man. Let's run down through the six. Yeah, we talking about Drake today, man. We talking about Drake. We talking about Kendrick Lamar and the situation that happened with Drake overnight, man. Yeah, we got to get into it. Hey, y'all hit the like button on your way in. Hit squad, I need y'all to stand all the way up, man. You feel me? Yeah, that way. Yeah, buddy. Hey, let's get all the way into it, man.
Psst, I see dead people. Hey, monster on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a free throw. Man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro. Nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your ass and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. Certified boogie man, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some hoe in him. Pole on him, extort shit, bully the floor on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any bitch that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wop, 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 that fuck him up. Wop, 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 I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a bitch, ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. You think the Bay gon' let you disrespect Pop, nigga? I think that Oakland show gon' be your last stop, nigga. They cold foul, I don't know why you still pretending. What is the owl? Bird niggas and bird bitches, go. The audience not dumb, shape the stories how you want. Hey Drake, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep, I can go further, I promise. Ain't there some B-rest that's for bitchin'? You Malibu most wanted, ain't no law boy, you ball boy, fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas will get a wedgie, be flipped over your boxes, or over your foe. The other vaginal option, pussy. Nigga better straighten they posture. Got favorites all up in content. Might write this with a doctor. Tell a pop star quit hiding. Fuck a caption, won't action. No accident, I'm hands on. He fuck around, get polished. Fucked on Wayne Grower, he was in jail. That's conniving. Then get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad D-Rose came home, y'all didn't deserve him neither. From Alondra down to Central, nigga better not speak on Serena. And your homeboy needs subpoena. That predator moving flocks. That name gotta be registered and placed on neighborhood watch. I lean on you niggas like another line of walk. Yeah, it's all eyes on me and I'ma send it up the pot. Ay, put the roll label on me, I'ma get them dropped. Ay, sweet chin music and I won't pass the ox. Ay, how many stocks do I really have in stock? Ay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Ay, devil is a lie, he is 69 God. Ay, freaky ass niggas need to stay their ass inside. Ay, roll their ass up like a fresh pack of Zod. Ay, city is back up, it's a must, we outside. Ay. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. Once upon a time, all of us was in chains. Homie still double down, calling us some slaves. Atlanta was the mecca, building railroads and trains. Bear with me for a second, let me put y'all on game. The settlers was using town folk to make them richer. Fast forward 2024, you got the same agenda. You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you, this the real nigga challenge. You caught Future when you didn't see the club. Hey, what? Little baby help you get your lingo up. What? 21 get your false street cred. Thug make you feel like you a slime in your head. Hey, what? Quavo said you can be from Northside. What? 2 Chainz say you good, but he lied. You run to Atlanta when you need a few dollars. No, you not a colleague, you a fucking colonizer. The family matter and the truth of the matter. Here was God's plan to show y'all the liar. He a fan, he a fan, he a fan. He a fan, he a fan, he a freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he a 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Freaky ass nigga, he the 69 God. Freaky ass nigga, he the 69 God. Hey, 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 run for your life. Hey, 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 run for your life. Say OV ho, say OV ho. Then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Then step this way, step that way, then step this way, step that way.
Oh yeah, it done got serious, y'all. Man, listen, man. What's up with it, man? What's going on with y'all? Yeah. Yeah. All right, check this out. Now, let's grab this banner, get this off of here like this here. Man, what's up with y'all, man? Hey, it's your boy the Alabama Hitter, and y'all not tuned in to Hit Squad TV. Man, we finna take a deep dive, man. Because y'all know what we've been witnessing the last couple weeks, man. Chocolate in the building. Yeah. Divine Black Rose said K-Dot stepped all on his head, man. Listen, he absolutely did. He absolutely did. But given the sequence of events that's unfolded in the last, I want to say the last month, yeah, Drake might have been preoccupied, man. So, hey, y'all check this out. We finna take a deep dive into this topic. Drake, Kendrick Lamar. Or is it? Know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is crazy. Y'all hit that like button. And we finna get down to business, man. I ain't gonna hold I'm not finna wait on it. We're going straight in because we got a lot of content to unfold to see what exactly is going on. Y'all feel me? Yeah, man. So let's see where we're going to start at. Positive vibes. What's up with it? I see you in the building. So, this morning, I wake up and go to work, and while I'm at work, I see this, and I'm just like, you have got to be kidding. Hell no. Let's check it out, man.
Confirming a shooting occurred outside the home of Canadian rapper Drake in Toronto. This happening overnight in the wake of an escalating beef between Drake and hip-hop star Kendrick Lamar. This is the scene outside of Drake's home in the city's Bridle Path neighborhood, courtesy of our CTV News chopper. Police say a man sustained serious injuries after a shooting outside that home and was taken to hospital. Police also say a suspect fled in a vehicle, but no description has been released. So far, there's no word on whether Drake was at home at the time of the shooting, but we understand from police that he has offered to fully cooperate with them. Joining me now is Mark Mendelson. He is a former homicide detective, and he joins us now to discuss the developments in this case. As Mark, we're waiting for more word from police. Details are very scant right now. But what do you make of this shooting? This, for our viewers across the country, is known as the Bridle Path, this neighborhood. It's got a lot of mansions, but it's pretty open. It's not as though it's a gated area.
Yeah, and good morning, Marcia. You're right. It's not a gated area, but there are very, very large homes in that neighborhood. And what goes along with large homes like that is a lot of security cameras and other security precautions that are taking place. And if you ever had the opportunity to drive past Drake's residence, you'll notice that there are gates and there are walls and there is sort of strategically placed trees, et cetera, to provide security. And there are all.
Y'all, this is crazy. I mean, just getting down to the brass tacks, this is crazy to have somebody attempt a shooting in a palatial estate like this. He called it the embassy. Yeah, he called it the embassy. So, yeah, this is wild, man. This is, man, is this rap beef or what is this?
Also uniformed security guards at the residence. And it's my understanding from a source within Toronto Police that, in fact, it is a security guard who is the victim of the shooting who was working at the time. It was described to me as a drive-by shooting. And as you mentioned, the police have put out a suspect vehicle. So that's all we really know at this point. As you fairly stated, we don't know if Drake is at home, if he's in the country, or wherever. And now what the police are going to be doing is looking at the motivation behind this shooting. Again, there's lots of security cameras in all kinds of homes around that area, lots of security guards in other homes as well, and patrols. So they may have information of investigative value as well, but they'll be looking for the motivation. And of course, Marcia, in the backdrop of all of this is this sort of feud that's been going on, as you mentioned, with Lamar, in terms of who's dropping songs and who is disrespecting the other one. And as early as this morning, somebody actually went on Google Maps and re-tagged Drake's residence as Lamar's residence. So it's this feud going on. Now, whether this is all for clicks or for publicity, nobody knows at this point. But it really doesn't take anything more than somebody being offended by what they're seeing or reading to decide that they're going to take things into their own hands and commit this crime. And that's what the police will be looking at now. So it's very early on in the investigation. Lots of good security tape to look at. You have a living witness in this security guard that's been shot, and I'm sure that when he's able to speak, he will speak, and he'll be interviewed by the police, and we'll have to go from there.
Okay.
There are also uniformed security guards at the residence, and it's my understanding from a source within Toronto Police that, in fact, it is a security guard who is the victim of the shooting, who was working at the time. It was described to me as a drive-by shooting, and as you mentioned, the police.
So, let me just say this. They already talking about Kendrick Lamar. You know what I'm saying? They already talking about Kendrick Lamar, because of the beef. We get it. But just like I believe real as it gets said, we got to keep it a whole stack because this ain't the first time this done happened. Matter of fact, let's rewind about 2 or 3 weeks. We're going to rewind about 2 or 3 weeks and we'll get into that. Y'all hit that like button because this ain't what everybody thought it was at first. Nope. I don't think it is. I don't think it is at all.
Breaking news, the LAPD searching for 3 suspects involved in a shooting overnight. Police say they shot at the Encina home of a music industry executive, wounding a security guard. KTLA's Annie Rose Ramos is live near the scene with the latest on the investigation. Annie Rose, good morning.
Hey, Alina, good morning to you. We just spoke to a detective from the nearest police station who was walking away from the scene here this morning, who confirms to us that that music executive was inside of the home at the time of this shooting. Now, the house is straight down this private driveway. There's a couple of homes that you can access from this street, but halfway through is where that house is, and that is where that call came in at around 2:30 a.m. earlier this morning. I want to get to some of the images of the scene as paramedics arrived here, because according to police, the security guard was sitting inside a guard shack, heard multiple gunshots, and then realized he was wounded. Police officers responding to find the 37-year-old man suffering from gunshot wounds. He was transported to a nearby hospital, but that's...
So what is this? This seems like just a carbon copy of what we just seen with Drake in the wee hours of the morning. But this is in Los Angeles. So what's really going on here? What's really going on?
Security guard telling police there were 3 suspects, 3 men who all fled from the scene here. We want to get into who this house belongs to, though, because that certainly may play a factor in all of this. This house belongs to music executive Amir Ismailian, also known as Cash. He's a talent manager and record producer, the co-founder of EXO Records and the co-manager of The Weeknd. You can see here in images from his Instagram page, this is someone who works closely with a lot of celebrity recording artists and partners. Now, Sky 5 up overhead earlier this morning so you can get a better look at this house. You can see a guardhouse there with some evidence markers around it, some investigators working here at the scene. This house, according to public records, was under Amir's name, but is also listed for sale at $11.9 million, 7 bedrooms, 9 baths, and just over 11,000 square feet. It says the house comes fully equipped with state-of-the-art security cameras. I'm sure whatever happened here was captured on the security camera. But I don't think we can do anything these days without being on a security camera.
They went and got Karen. Karen finna tell you like it TIE is, you hear me?
An incredibly safe neighborhood. It's an affluent neighborhood. So, and there are a lot of people with security personnel. So that unfortunately can bring, danger with it too. All right, back here live. We know that the security guard who is now in the hospital was taken to a nearby hospital, but we don't know what condition they are in at this hour. We called the LAPD just a few minutes ago, but we don't know what condition they're in, as well as the fact that whether or not those suspects got into the house. We don't know those details quite yet, but one neighbor saying they never heard the gunshots, and so it's really sort of an unsettling feeling for a lot of folks who live in this neighborhood. Reporting live, I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
Yeah, so pretty crazy, ain't it? The Weeknd had a security guard get shot. So basically, you got The Weeknd and then you got Cash XO. If y'all don't know, Cash XO is The Weeknd's manager. Crazy part about all of this is these folks, they came in the game together, you feel me? Yeah. So this is got nothing to do with Kendrick Lamar. This ain't got nothing to do with good old U.S. rap beef. Matter of fact, this ain't beef at all. This is bacon. This is Canadian bacon. You see what I'm saying? This is Canadian beef that spilled over in the U.S. soil. And in order to understand what it really is, we got to go back and just get a little, you know what I'm saying? We got to get a little information on how all of this kind of like transpired. We ain't going too deep, but we gonna go a little bit. I hope my boy Cypress in here, cause we're gonna, Cypress, you always welcome to come up, but we finna check this out. And I dropped that link for my dog to come up here. And if Mac in here, he can come in here too. But yeah, man, we gonna talk about this one. This is crazy. I thought these boys were some lollipop rappers, man. These boys playing for keeps. Come on, man.
Are you ready? Yes, you get ready.
All right, so check this out, right?
Police also say a suspect fled in a vehicle, but no description has been released. So far, there's no word on whether Drake was at home at the time of the shooting, but we understand from police that he has offered to fully cooperate with them. Joining me now is Mark Mendelson. He is a former homicide detective, and he joins us now to
retagged Drake's residence as Lamar's residence.
Weekend's security guard home.
Or for publicity, nobody knows at this point. But it really doesn't take anything more than somebody being offended by what they're seeing or reading to decide that they're going to take things into their own hands and commit this crime.
All right, so you guys just watched that clip, and they're saying that the security guard was working outside of the gate. He wasn't in the home. Now, remember when I went live a few streams ago, probably like 2-3 streams ago, and I said that there was a shooting in LA that just happened over the weekend on Saturday, and it had to do with the Weeknd's security guard. Supposedly somebody was also trying to...
Now, this gentleman right here, this is Cash XO. He is one of the head honchos on the XO side with the Weeknd, the other big dogs in Toronto in the 6. You know what I'm saying?
Break into the Weeknd's compound in LA, and his security team was shot. Let me go ahead and play y'all this news clip in case you missed my live stream. Check this out.
In HD with details, Scott.
Yep, Rachel, this is the home in question. Now, you see the emblem there on the basketball court. That's a record label of the Weeknd. And then you see the guard shack. You see a chair that's toppled over, and then you see what appear to be evidence markers.
The guard is shot multiple times outside the Encino mansion of a hip-hop music executive, and the search is on tonight for 3 suspects linked to what police believe was likely a botched home invasion robbery.
KTLA's Chris Wolf is live in Encino with more on the shooting and reaction from neighbors.
newspapers to the increase in violence in the community. Chris?
That's right, Cher and Micah. This estate is located at the end of a very long private road. And we're told that the security guard was shot either inside or near his booth, which is on the perimeter of the property. They struck under cover of darkness in a posh neighborhood of Encino, possibly planning to invade the home of a record label executive. Authorities say intruders shot a 37-year-old security guard multiple times when he was either inside or near his booth on the edge of the property.
Had these folks scared as hell. They thinking that somebody doing a home invasion to come and steal valuables. But nah, that ain't what this was right here. Yeah, that ain't what this was at all.
The victim was still able to call 911 shortly before 2:30 a.m. Footage from Sky 5 shows the door to the guard box open and a toppled black chair a few feet from it. The $12 million estate along Jaden Lane is reportedly equipped with a state-of-the-art security system and recording studio. Reports show it belongs to Amir Ismailian, notably associated with XO Records and also known as Cash XO. He's worked with several top hip-hop acts and other well-known musicians, including singer-songwriter The Weeknd. An LAPD detective says Ismailian and others were home at the time of the shooting. The victim tells investigators his attackers, 3 men, wore hoodies and surgical masks. They scattered after opening fire.
Should I be concerned? Yes, probably, but I don't tend to stand.
All right, so you guys just saw that news clip. And so I find this very interesting, and I'm seeing a connection. So last weekend, no pun intended, the Weeknd security guard was shot. Thank goodness he wasn't killed, but he was shot at his $12 million property with people trying to do a home invasion on the weekend. And then this morning, the same thing happens to Drake, okay? Now, if you guys don't know, EXO and OVO have been beefing for years. And for a while, we thought the beef was over with. If you guys remember 3 weeks ago, back around April 12th, A$AP Rocky and The Weeknd, they jumped on Metro Boomin and Future's song. But this song was called We Still Don't Trust You, okay? So that's when The Weeknd was singing that diss towards Drake. So this whole situation is getting really crazy. What I'm hearing in the streets of Canada, the tea that the Canadians are spilling, they're saying that this shooting is some type of beef between EXO and OVO. So if you guys don't know, Drake and, like I said before, if y'all don't know, Drake and The Weeknd have been beefing off and on for years. And we kind of thought everything had died down until The Weeknd jumped on the We Still Don't Trust You track. So let me go ahead and kind of break down for people who don't know like where this beef stems from and why they're beefing. So a long time ago, like back in like 2010, 2011, 40, who is Drake's producer and, you know, comrade, for lack of a better terms, 40's been around Drake from day one. Like he said in God's plan, if it wasn't for 40, there'd be no me. So 40 has been with Drake from day one. So 40 ended up meeting this young man, Abel, who is now The Weeknd. And Abel was just very talented. He was a raw talent. He could sing, he could write. And so they took Abel, The Weeknd, under their wing. And so 40 ended up introducing him to Drake. And Drake really liked The Weeknd. He thought he was, you know, just really talented. And so The Weeknd ended up contributing at least 5 songs to Drake's, one of my favorite Drake albums, which is Take Care. So he helped him write at least 5 songs on the Take Care album, like Take a Shot, Crew Love. Crew Love is one of my songs. They be loving the crew. Y'all get the point. That was the jam back in the day, okay? But The Weeknd was the one who technically wrote on that song. And so years later, we find out that he did all this writing on the album because he finally just told it all. And this is why that album is more of a singy-songy album. So anyhow, OVO basically thought they had it in the bag.
And it's Toronto love, man. And have somebody that I love with all my heart. So I just needed to say that shit. This is him right here. If you need to know what it is, man, OVOXO shit. Future the Prince.
They thought, okay, we put you on, I put you on stage with me, I let the world know who you technically are. You know, you're basically Team OVO, you're indebted to us. But the whole time the Weeknd is really peeping game. And he's seeing how everybody else who's been signed to Drake, they're not really flourishing like that. Because again, like I always say,
Nobody who signs to Drake, and I mean nobody, ever does anything, because everybody that produces any type of talent on OVO goes directly into Drake. Yeah, that's why you don't sign to an artist, man. But I think she finna get into it. And shout out to Lovely TV. I'ma drop her info in the link of this video. Y'all go check her out.
it doesn't make sense to sign to an artist who still wants to be an artist. Party Next Door is very talented, but where's Party Next Door today? So the Weeknd was like, you know what? Now I'm not going to sign with OVO. And he bounced in 2012 and he went and he signed with Republic. And Drake was not feeling that. Remember, Drake had sent out this cryptic message back in the day on Twitter, and a lot of people didn't know like what it was about. So Drake basically says, you won't get away with just a thank you. You owe me a favor. And that tweet is still up till this day, okay? He posted that December 11th of 2012. Well, that tweet was for The Weeknd because they did do a lot for The Weeknd. They gave him visibility. He was on stage rocking with Drake. He thanked Drake for putting him on.
This man, Drizzy, motherfucking Drake. There be no motherfucking Weeknd. There be no EXO. So please, make some fucking noise for my mentor, my brother, and my friend, Drizzy, motherfucking Drake.
And now all of a sudden you're going to sign with Republic, which was the best thing for The Weeknd because now we get to know The Weeknd for who he is, who, you know, he's a singer and everything else. But it really affected
Weeknd wasn't no fool. He had some people talking to him. Man, don't sign with this dude. You're going to be a slave just like everybody else he deal with. That's just how Drake rock. And he ain't the only one. There's a lot of other artists that do this. Hell, Boosie was one of them.
OVO because The Weeknd went on to make millions of dollars for Republic that technically should have went to OVO because OVO put a lot into The Weeknd as far as getting him visibility and getting people to know his name. So Drake felt like he lost millions when The Weeknd turned on him, quote unquote, and went to go sign with Republic. So Drake was...
A lot of artists do this. Y'all. They will... And in most circumstances, they will get these artists, put them under their wing, take them on tour for them, take them on tour with them, see how the public reacts to them, you know what I'm saying, and then they'll sign them, you know what I'm saying. But thankfully, The Weeknd realized that he was being used. He was basically being a mule for Drake and his whole OVO team, and he branched out and did his own thing. Him and Cash XO.
Definitely in his feelings. So then what does Drake do? After The Weeknd ends up breaking up with Bella Hadid, all of a sudden, Drake is now allegedly dating Bella Hadid.
And there you go. It all stemmed back to them females, man.
So then he ends up making this song called Finesse back in 2018. And in Finesse, Drake is basically saying, I want my baby to have your eyes. I'm going against my own advice. Should I go to New York? I can't decide. Y'all remember this damn song, Finesse, okay?
Should I do New York? I can't decide. Fashion Week is more your thing than mine.
So that was Drake in the Finesse song. And clearly he's talking about Bella Hadid. And so The Weeknd definitely felt the way. So the very next year, The Weeknd dropped this song called Lost in the Fire, where this is basically him singing a diss towards Drake. So like I said, all of these guys have been subbing each other for years. You just have to really be on top of it to, you know, pick it out. They all throw Easter eggs in their music. So this is the diss right here towards Drake.
I can never be the one to hide one.
And he's basically saying, you know, I want a baby with the right one because I never want to hide one, which is, you know, goes back to the whole Pusha T blasting Drake for hiding Adonis in the story of Adidon. So this situation with Drake and The Weeknd goes deep. So once The Weeknd sung that, Drake dropped another song called The War, and he was basically like, oh, you know, that was my nigga. We need to sit down and talk and hash it out. So a lot of people thought that, okay, everything was, you know, on the up and up. And Drake even did an interview saying that, you know, they spent all this time beefing when EXO and OVO could have been a big thing. They're both from Canada. They're both talented. Here's the clip right here.
That we probably wasted 7 years not communicating with each other when we had something beautiful going on. You know, like OVO EXO still could have been a thing.
All right, so you guys just saw that clip. So now we fast forward to today, and I'm seeing Drake's security guard shot, and then last weekend, The Weeknd security guard got shot. OVO versus EXO. Are me and the Canadian tea sippers reaching? I don't know. You tell me. But the whole situation is just insane. Either way, I just hope, like, again, all of this stuff dies down and it stops.
Hey, it better. It better die down, because if it don't, hey, listen, it's gonna be a real Rico. It's gonna be a real Rico. Shout out to lovely TTV. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put her information in the description of this video. Y'all go check out some of her content. She pretty dope. But yeah, that's what Drake is. Drake is a user, fam. And he been doing this for a while. And you know, us down south, we really don't rock with Drake. You know, he'll have a few bangers that'll break through, but we're not listening to the whole Drake albums. So we don't really know the extent of what, you know what I'm saying, is really going on in Toronto, or with this man his whole movement. Chocolate said, I hate this beef because I love Weeknd music and Drake. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, if it was up to Drake, Drake would have had him under him, you know what I'm saying, just feeding him hits. And that's what all of this stemmed from. You know, basically that, and the disrespect of, and the audacity of The Weeknd from branching off and doing his own thing, you know? Crazy they've been beefing. So much exposed in the songs. Just gotta listen to, you just gotta listen carefully. Kevin said, I'm sorry, but a ninja can't sing a diss song to me. That would get you double roasted. Hey, that's a fact. Especially somebody like The Weeknd. You feel me? Yeah, man. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. But hey, man, I want to show y'all this, and we just, after this, we're gonna break it down, man. But yes, exactly. And you wouldn't have never thought. You wouldn't have never thought that, Chocolate. You wouldn't have never thought that. But check this out, and see how well rocking he got a little movement up there. You think Canada served them Ricos up? I don't know what they call it up there, but hey, this is crazy.
It's no secret that Drake is heavily connected to the streets.
Drake do always got some new goons over there in that OVO camp.
He didn't label me as his goon. I labeled myself as his goon. I call him father, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Drake Shooter.
Oh,
that's big.
Say what? That man said he was Drake Shooter. Yeah, these them dudes like Baca and Chubbs and Flacco Jody. Yeah, okay. Yeah, these some hitters up there, man. And Drake got them running with him. I'm talking about step for step. Check this out,
bro.
I'm scared of Drake. Not a fighter, and he's powerful. He got to be dangerous in some shape or form, fashion.
On one hand, Drake seems to be an advocate for peace in the streets.
I like to remember the friends I've lost as great teachers. It's a daunting path, you know, to try and be the biggest and baddest from your ends or from your hood or whatever.
But on the other hand, he proudly
Hey, this dude's slick as hell. I ain't even gonna hold you. This dude's slick as hell. He doing this shit like on some James St. Patrick type stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you gotta respect it.
perpetuates violence. Let's break it down. Drum's breakout song was a record named Cha-Cha, and when Drake first uploaded Hotline Bling, it was named the Cha-Cha Remix. It was later renamed just Hotline Bling and started being pushed as a single due to the positive reception. When Drum was asked about it, he tried to be diplomatic about the situation, but later he would reveal he felt slighted as Drake took his idea and never once reached out.
That's a direct bite of Cha-Cha.
Yeah, it was. I don't know, it's just really weird. I ain't get no reach out, no nothing, or whatever. Kinda, it fucked with me for a long time.
Back in 2017, he ended up running into Drake at Coachella.
Has a conversation with you and Drake even happened?
So Buddy's saying that Drake stole Hotline Bling from him and just ran with it. And y'all know how big that song was. Come on now. Said the man just devoted his whole hit.
Some years ago or whatever. It's one of them ones. He was DJing at a party, I approached him. Like, hey bro, you need to talk. You know what I'm saying? Stepped outside, said what I had to say, bro. Like, what you mean, bro? I pressed his ass.
But we all know Drake travels with the whole army. Drake's right-hand man Chubbs has said it.
Hey, Jack, what's up with it, man? Chocolate, hey, we gonna get to that too. We finna get to that too. Don't worry about it. Yeah, this is crazy. This is absolutely crazy.
But we all know Drake travels with the whole army. Drake's right-hand man Chubbs has said it himself that he hates it when people think Drake is soft. And so they wasted no time and them boys got active.
Next thing, bam, I'm like, oh shit. I ain't gonna hold you. His bodyguards went to town on the kid.
Try to bring the drum, tell me he ain't know how we cha-cha slide.
Just like that one time at Cella, good thing man weren't pulling out phones.
But his bodyguards in, not his bitch ass. He ain't touched me. He's a bitch. You know that.
Drake himself wouldn't do a single thing, which is smart. But it's also wild how Drake brags about the work his goons put in for him. But he's had some of the most disrespectful and flagrant things done to him that somehow everyone has just let slide. If these same things happened to another rapper, they would never hear the end of it. I mean, Drake has got him pissed on.
And after getting the R. Kelly treatment, apparently Drake ran out of the movie theater like a little bitch because he...
Hold up. Hold up. Hey, I'm not letting that just go over my head, man. Hold on. What they said?
If these same things happened to another rapper, they would never hear the end of it. I mean, Drake has got him pissed on.
And after getting...
Drake got pissed on. I heard about this, but I didn't know it was real.
In the R. Kelly treatment, apparently Drake ran out of the movie theater like a little bitch because he didn't want that smoke with T.I.'s boys. Not very mob-tied, is it?
He's got him bitch slapped by Diddy.
Why don't you bring out how you...
He got pimp slapped by Diddy? Ah! Oh, that's crazy. Getting slapped by Diddy is crazy.
He got smacked by a Diddy or some shit.
Puff Daddy had beef with Drake, and Jay-Z had to break up the fight backstage.
I mean, we could do a whole video about his L's, but that's not the topic at hand today. In 2016, Ian Connor was the creative director for a shoot for the OVO clothing brand. One of the people he utilized as models was the young and upcoming Playboy Cardi. Things would come full circle in 2020 as he'd helped Drake get Cardi on a song called Pain 1993. This song is named after and pays homage to Ian, who Drake has been cool with for close to 7 or 8 years now. In his verse, he recalls how him and Ian were in the strip club throwing money together. Now you should know Ian is notorious for a lot of things, and one of them is posting private conversations. One of the convos he posted with Drake was telling him to get on a song with Cardi made all the way back in 2016. Just having the access to the biggest superstar in the world and him flattering your request surely means they were tight somewhat. Drake even has a sicko tattoo, which drove Twitter crazy. And Ian has even posted screenshots of him calling Capo, aka Drake's right-hand man, Chubbs.
That's Chubbs. That's who Kendrick was talking about. Yeah.
A lot of people found this friendship pretty odd, considering Ian's controversial career and them allegations. But then again, it seems like Drizzy sorta has a weird fetish for niggas with questionable histories with women. Brick Baby, who...
That's why on that cover art for Not Like Us, it had a picture of Drake's house with all those red dots in the center. His whole crew, for the most part, got allegations. And y'all know what kind.
Who was incarcerated in the LA County jail with Ian. It says Ian Connor told him that Drake had paid him a visit in jail.
Drake came to visit me, da-da-da. I'm like, that's a lie.
He said, yeah, they shut down visiting for like an hour. Drake was the only one to come up there.
Whether you believe that story or not, it seems like these two were actually pretty close. So when Ian posts that he has blocked Drake, it's kind of confusing. Chubbs then comments under Ian's post and reveals that them OVO goons had already put hands on Ian, even calling him a low boy. It looks more sketchy when you realize that Ian Connor is in the Rich Flex video recap, so this tension has to be very recent. I swear, these guys are moving like death row in 96.
One guy was hanging him over the balcony.
Punching niggas, beating up niggas.
You guys don't think Drake is the new Tupac?
He's running around. Y'all see this? They call it Drizzy the new Tupac. Man, who would have ever thought, man? Oh, like Pac!
But as of right now, Ian and Drake seem to have made up. Drake is a huge fan of a restaurant and nightclub called Delilah. So much so that he has built a tight relationship with this establishment and has hosted dozens of his parties at this place. One of Drake's best friends, Zach Bia, works for H-Wood, a company that owns Delilah.
So my friend just thought I was like being weird, like, why do you leave every night? But really I was like helping every Drake party because he throws a party like every night. I was finally having conversations with the guys. And then Drake was like, yo, like, you're the man, like, come link me at the hotel tomorrow.
One night in 2018, Drake is with Zach in his favorite bar that he loves to mention in his songs. Instagram influencer Summer Rae is also there with her boyfriend, Bennett Shipes. At around 2 a.m., the young couple decide it's time to leave, so they head to the VIP section to go say their goodbyes. Summer Rae gets through, but Bennett is stopped, and a little back and forth ensues between him and Drake. He then alleges that Drake eyes his friends and makes a throat/hand gesture as if to signal an order to get this guy beaten up. I can believe this because we've heard stories about the different hand signals that Drake gives to his bodyguards and friends for different
This shit here wild, y'all.
situations.
Imagine Drake and his homie talking like this, real close. A girl slides in between them, starts like getting in Drake's face, just like yelling at him, whatever. Drake just turns his head to the side and then claps over his head like that, and then security comes and grips his girl up and throws her out the fucking...
So immediately after that, he's pushed outside the back of the club into an alley, now cornered by a bunch of people that were in the VIP section.
I go Drake in the back in the green. Y'all watch this, man. This shit here crazy.
One of these guys is Eunice Benjima, a boxer and also now a celebrity. Next to him is Chubbs, Drake's right-hand goon, and Jazz Prince, one of Jay Prince's sons. Everybody should know that Drake is clean goon, and Jazz Prince, one of Jay Prince's sons. Everybody should know that Drake is closely affiliated with mob ties. When you look closely at the video, you see Eunice, a boxer, go in and beat the brakes off of this kid, while Drake, the shot caller, watches from a short distance. Then one of Jazz Prince's goons pushes through to go join in on the beating. He's wearing a Rapala hoodie. At first glance, it looks like Chubbs and Jazz Prince are trying to de-escalate the situation. But take a closer look. They're actually holding everyone back and making space for this kid to really get beat up. And when Eunice finally walks away, you see them walk closer towards Bennett. An article written by Insider about the situation shows this incident had many of the Delilah workers spooked, considering Drake is a regular. Drake has had tension with...
Now you know that's low down. Listen, I don't know how they get out in Canada, but you know, if you got a box out there putting hands on people, you know what I'm saying, civilians, well, you go to jail for a long time behind that. But being that this dude was rocking with Drake, yeah, I see nothing came about. Yeah, that's crazy. Drake up there running around like, shit, he running around like the Godfather.
The Delilah workers spooked, considering Drake is a regular. Drake has had tension with a bunch of upcoming rappers from Toronto, but the beef that stands out the most is with Mo G.
Mo G!
Sit tight, Big Pressure. We gonna talk about it, man. I'm dropping a link in a few minutes.
A guy that Drake co-signed by mentioning him on songs and posting on his Instagram.
Then I hit him with the high line. Mo G with the dance moves.
At that time, a Drake co-sign was a life-changing one.
That's my brother, you know what I'm saying? That's my big brother, you know what I'm saying? OVO gang till I die, that's how I'm gonna get there, you know what I'm saying?
While everything looked good from the outside, things weren't really going smooth behind the scenes. Mo G was heavily repping OVO because he believed he'd get signed to them, that they were a family. But very quickly, things changed, as they'd allegedly put him in the studio to come up with flows and hooks for Drake to use on his new album.
Have you ever heard in the history of hip-hop a man that gives away his creativity and helps make Billboard hits but doesn't get paid $1 for it, one credit for it? You're stuck in the hood. Doesn't make sense, but exposing these niggas will make sense. Fuck you, bitch-ass niggas.
but there were no real developments in terms of Moji's career itself.
Just to let the world know, for the record, I'm not signed to OVO.
He was also pissed about the money situation. The cosign was cool, but it wasn't feeding him nor his family.
I thought we was family with OVO, but these niggas never paid me $1 after they stole my wages. They're trying to hide me from the world and hide me from the... This nigga Oliver told me the whole OVO team thinks I deserve a compensation for everything Drake took from me. And all the Manchester offered me is $500. $500?
They gave him $500 for all his work, all his music. $500, Lord have mercy.
Can't even pay mama's rent.
OVO obviously wouldn't comment on any of these allegations, but they would get it hot in the streets. Tensions rose between their people and Moji and his people. It wasn't too long until they caught Moji slipping either. After this, Moji would go completely quiet about the situation for months. Tensions rose between their people and Moji and his people. It wasn't too long.
I thought Buddy was on his deathbed. Dang, they put hands and feet on little Buddy, man. Jesus. Man, that boy swole up in places I didn't know we had places.
Until they caught Moji slipping either. After this, Moji would go completely quiet about the situation for a while. At least until Drake dropped Scorpion.
But I just heard somebody in the spot playing Drake's album. I heard the niggas say, all pop mollies, my mollies pop niggas. What mollies you talking about, bro? Where these mollies at that free popping niggas? I don't know what the hell this nigga be talking about.
Now, fortunately, after a bunch of years, the situation has now been resolved.
I just want you to know, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I put that shit to rest a long time ago, man. Like I said, I only have love for you, brother. I wish the best for you always, you know? And I hope you know I mean that, man, for real.
Drake be rocking these boy to sleep, man. What the hell? Hey, man, you ain't finna Emmett Till me and then come in here with some monotone apology, fool. We finna put that fire on your ass. Ain't no way you gonna beat me down like that and tell me, you know, I always had love for you, brother. We gonna put this to the side, you know? Nah, bruh. Nah, bruh. Come on, fam. Y'all seen that boy face. Y'all had to see that boy face, man. And then he hearted it. Oh, my God.
For you, brother. I wish the best for you always.
The situation has now been resolved.
I just want you to know, man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I put that shit to rest a long time ago, man. Like I said, I only have love for you, brother. I wish the best for you always, you know? And I hope you know I mean that, man, for real.
Jake tells him he has forgiven him and that he will make sure the situation doesn't get any further out of hand. He also says he can't let it bleed into February. Now he's obviously talking about the tension between their people in the streets. When you do go to watch Moji's recent interviews, he has nothing but good things to say about Drake.
How'd you feel Summer 16 when Drake mentioned you in the song?
First of all, big him up though, you know what I'm saying? That's bro, you know what I'm saying? He's a real nigga, he nothing but love, you know what I mean? He didn't even have to do it, he just did it out of love, you know what I mean?
Man, hell no. Hell no, this man had his goons beat you to the edge of your life. And you talking about some big 'em up. Well, you better blick 'em up. What's wrong with these folk, man? Niggas with money and abuse their power like cow. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like they said, fool ain't finna touch nothing. Hey, but he got that goon squad, and when they pull up, they active. They active. You hear me? Man, shout out to them boys. Them boys putting in work. Yeah. Set up boy Chubbs can't stand when people look at Drake like he's soft. Yeah. Yeah. Well, he been mad for a long time because a lot of cats, you know what I'm saying, share that sentiment. He ain't gonna bust a grape in a fruit fight, though. You see what he doing? He pointing, snapping fingers, and giving signs and shit. You know what I'm saying? 901 Shelby Drive, look alive. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. Hey, I'm gonna drop this link, and I want the fam. I want the squad to come up here and let's chop it up about this, man. I hope you off work, Big Pressure. Yeah. Mac Name Mace, Cypress, whoever else want to come up here. Yeah, let's talk about this, man, because, you know, it's funny we thought this was all about Kendrick Lamar and rap beef. This ain't got nothing to do with no Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar, he kind of, if this was the Dolph situation, Kendrick Lamar would play, K-Dot would play Soldier Boy. Did that make sense? he would play Soldier Boy. You know, he was in the mix, but he wasn't in the mix like these fools was in the mix. Yeah. Hold on. I saw K-Dot or Rick Ross sent a message just to let him know he still can be touched in Canada. Some people be ready to take a job. Hey man, listen. I'm telling you now, Pressure, I don't think this got nothing to do with no Kendrick Lamar. We just did a rundown on it, bro. This got everything to do with two crews from Canada. Yeah. It's got everything to do with two crews from Canada. Drake's OVO and The Weeknd's XO. Yeah. So check this out. The Weeknd's manager, his house got shot up in the same fashion that Drake's got shot up. I want to say 2 weeks ago. Yeah, they just returned the favor. That's all that is. Listen, ain't nobody from down here finna go across the border to do nothing like that. Them folks, they familiar with that terrain, fam. They did what they did and they got on out of there. Prayers out to both of these security guards. It's funny how both of these security guards get hit up at 2 a.m. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, I don't think this got nothing to do with K-Dot Pressure. I don't. And the crazy part about it, even when it first happened and you know what I'm saying, we weren't even digging into all of this, I still didn't think K-Dot had nothing to do with it. You know? And part of that is because I got a partner in Niagara Falls, Ontario, and he talk about these cats all the time. Yeah, he talk about these cats all the time in they street shenanigans. Yeah. Cali Ninjas ain't gonna go to Toronto for this. No, they not. No, they not. They might go to Minnesota. Hey, but that's by the far up north, Minnesota or Seattle. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't going to Canada. They ain't gonna cross that border. Nah. But yeah, look like Drake might have to get some reinforcements from mob ties because these boys ain't playing. I think they thought this stuff was sweet. See, the thing with Drake, nobody refutes Drake and the way he moved. You know, the only people that ever kind of like challenged him, he done put hands and feet on him. And, well, not him, his people. You know, so people know, don't come at him any kind of way. Now, the people in the States, you know, they've been coming at him. But people in Toronto, nah, they not finna do that. Cypress TV, ladies and gentlemen. What's up with it, big dog?
What going on, everybody? What going on, bro?
What's going on with you, brother? Hey, what you think about this, man? This is wild, ain't it?
First off, I want to say this. Let you get this out the way. Drake just said all light-skinned brothers back at least 25 years.
Getting peed on. He probably set him back 50 years. Hold on a second.
Man.
And
Yeah,
without further ado, we finna bring to the stage the long-winded Mac Name Ace. What up with it?
Man.
Man, checking in, checking on, man.
What's up with it? What's up with it, man?
What it do, man? What it do, Sight?
What it do,
Go finish up, Sight.
Yeah, man. If you light-skinned, you took that L today with Drake, bro. Yeah, bro. Drake, yeah, Drake. Sure just said nigga with that. But I don't like how the police had they try to throw Kendrick in it like Kendrick just send a nigga to Canada to go see what's on with niggas. That man in California, man.
Cause they said they went off. You know, Kendrick had just posted a song and he had Drake house up there with the little ping man heads and shit. So that's what made them like
Right.
with the little
I
ping heads.
I think it was a play to get them to stop the beef because Drake was getting his ass whooped.
Yeah. Cause Kendrick, he body and shit. But at the same time, like, you know what I'm saying? That OVO shit, that OVO EXO shit, kind of match up too. And them, like I said, that's some weird shit anyway. That's some shit I don't even want to partake in. Cause them look like some gay lovers that's mad at each other.
Now,
Shit,
Hey, but
it sound
they
like
putting in work.
it sound like Weekend was a hoe and Drake couldn't tame him. You know what I'm
now,
saying? Yeah, the Weekend went and shook that ass on somebody else.
now I ain't
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say he couldn't make the call, big pressure, but what I'm saying is that's a little far, bro. Going to Canada. And plus, they know that nigga ain't even in Canada, bro. Like that.
Nah, but yeah, I don't know. It's just 2 weeks ago, bro. Shit get hit up, same type of form or fashion, just some ad. You gotta go with what makes sense. Like what you know what I'm saying. Like what Hilda saying, bro. I don't know. I'm riding with you. I'm in the car with you on that one. Like, cause I even went and
Yeah,
did
man.
I went and even scrolled through the algorithm on the shit, and that's what it come back to. You know what I'm saying?
For
Uh-huh.
sure. Hey, y'all hit that like button. Hit that like button for me if y'all don't mind. You know what I'm saying? If
Hey,
y'all ain't subscribe to the channel. And if you can support the channel, man. I greatly appreciate it.
Support,
But yeah,
support
big
the movement. Support the movement, everybody.
facts. But yeah, big pressure, man. I'm telling you, bruh. I know you weren't here for, but I'm. This is the exact same thing that happened to Drake today. It's just 2 weeks later, 2 weeks earlier.
yeah, I know.
That the security guard was working outside of the gate. He wasn't in the home. Now, remember
Yeah,
when I
bro.
went live a few streams ago, probably like 2, 3 streams ago, and I said that there was a shooting in LA that just happened over the weekend on Saturday, and it had to do with the weekend's security guard. Supposedly, somebody was also trying to break into the weekend's compound in LA, and his security team was shot. Let me go ahead and play y'all this news clip in case you missed my live stream. Check this out.
In HD with details, Scott. Yep, Rachel, this is the home in question. Now, you see the emblem there on the basketball court. That's a record label of the weekend. And then you see the guard shack. You see a chair that's toppled over. And then you see what appear to be evidence markers.
The guard is shot multiple times outside the Encino mansion of a hip-hop music executive. And the search is on tonight for 3 suspects linked to what police believe was likely a botched home invasion robbery.
KTLA's Chris Wolf is live in Encino with more on the shooting and reaction from neighbors to the increase in violence in the community. Chris?
That's right, Cher. And
So this is what I'm saying, big pressure. You know what I'm saying? This is retaliation, if anything. You know what I'm saying? This ain't that rap beef. This is a long stemming beef. This has been going on for like 14 years, man. This is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Micah, this estate is located at the end of a very long private road. And we're told that the security guard was shot either inside or near his booth, which is on the perimeter of the property. They struck under cover of darkness in a posh neighborhood of Encino, possibly planning to invade the home of a record label executive. Authorities say intruders shot a 37-year-old security guard multiple times when he was either inside or near his booth on the edge of the property. The victim was still able to call 911 shortly before 2:30 a.m. Footage from Sky 5 shows the door to the guard box open and a toppled black chair a few feet from it. The 12.
All right. Without further ado, we bring to the stage Big Pressure, Pressure World, 901. What's up, Big Pressure?
Salute, Hilda. Salute,
What's going
Matt.
on,
Salute,
man?
Cypress.
What
What
it
Salute
it
to
do?
the
What
do?
it do?
chat.
What it do? Big pressure.
Now you know I had to put a spin, apply a little pressure to the conversation, right? Now I don't know. I don't know. It could be just simple as some regular shit. But when folks get to chattering on the internet and going back and forth, you know, I mean, if you get to beefing with somebody, your go to is to find out who they op is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So now the fact that Drake that the weekend security guy got hit in the same fashion 2 weeks ago. See, all that stuff come behind talk. That's why I said it ain't good, cause some people be sitting around waiting on be, something to pop off so they can do something, and it look like they didn't do it, and maybe something like that was going on. Or maybe some folks made some calls, because I'm for sure, when Drake got to getting reckless, everybody want to know, hey, who we can link up with up there in Canada. I'm not saying they drove to Canada. I'm just saying that for a bag, somebody in Canada probably do something too. So I'm just making it all sort of intertwined.
In fact, you right
Yeah,
though.
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. But who they gonna do it for? They gonna do it for K Dot or they gonna do it for the weekend? The weekend got a whole lot more skin in the game, fam.
See, that's the thing about it. Some people already have a motive to do certain stuff for the weekend, but hey, K Dot call and say, hey, go tap Drake on the shoulder for me. I'll throw you some. Maybe somebody that motivate them to go do it. The motive already there. You just need a little motivation.
No, that's true. That's true. That's the old big juke straight drop theory. You feel me? But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think, man. Just for me, yeah. I think that, see, not only were they coming for the weekend, they were coming for the weekend manager too. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I think this is strictly between these two camps, the EXO camp and the OVO camp. But I could be wrong. But I doubt it. I doubt it on this one, man.
Even if it is at this point, yeah, it's gonna be a whole lot more motivation coming their way to do some more things. You see what I'm saying? Like that's how it gets started. When people get to talking, yeah, you can't never underestimate the reach of a dollar. Put it that way.
Right, right.
Sure can. We done
No,
seen that before.
Yeah, yeah.
right.
And then they got, like I said, they got the damn business in your mansion all over the internet. Everybody know where you stay at. That's another thing. You can't be on here on the internet, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like rapper wise anyway. You know what I'm saying? But like just being a rapper, then they got your mansion all on the down where you live at, shit. They could be
Now
in a little trouble too.
I will say this. I will say this, Mac. Now they this ain't our region, but they have been had Drake's the embassy. They've been had that spot on the internet.
Yeah.
K Dot wasn't the first one to put it out there. You know what
No, I
I'm
know
saying?
that they've been had it. That's why I'm just saying, period, though. Like, I'm just saying you got all this money and we know you at the embassy, period. That's what I'm saying. I know that.
Right, right.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like you got all this money, and at the end of the day, we know your main headquarters is at the embassy, even though that ain't just your only mansion, but nigga gonna try something.
Right, right.
And then what's up with the store getting vandalized over in London on the same day?
Now I don't know. I don't know what the deal is about the store. We can look into that too. But I know who did have motive, more motive than Kendrick, more motive than Rick Ross, and that was um, Cash XO and the Weekend. They had all the motive in the world. So we'll see. But I'm finna
Get everybody to go at Drake. See, you get everybody to go with them, you ain't gonna know which way it came from.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. That's how they confuse it.
That look like that's how they got the playbook. Everybody to get the 4-way to hit them, and when somebody hit strike, they ain't gonna know where it came from. They ain't gonna know if it's Ken or the other nigga or the other nigga or the other, you know.
Make a call up there. Go hit up Weekend, then go hit up Drake. So it'll look like they hitting at each other.
Yeah, that was see. Hey, brother, I was thinking that when you were talking, like, see, sometimes a nigga, your enemy can match up some shit that not involved with you, but it
They're
can
gonna play on you.
Yeah,
Gonna
they can
play
run
on you.
and how you thinking it's your op? Your other op. So he got too many ops right now.
Pressure, I respect the fact that you love the debate, but you know that's some wild shit you just said, bro.
Hey, it is wild, but if I had that money, that's how I would move.
Yeah, for real.
I wouldn't get my hand dirty too much.
Hey, Hitter, you can't deny, don't you know when you got that money, you move strategic on that chessboard.
When you got that money, you stay out the way, especially when this ain't nothing that to kill over. This ain't nothing to kill over. Period.
No.
This rapping that they doing, fam. Come on, man.
No, but that blood, but that bloodshed that weekend house is something to kill about.
Absolutely.
Eye for eye, 2 for 2. You hit mine, we gonna hit yours. You hit my security guard at 2:00, we gonna hit yours at 2:00.
Exactly. You know that's all I'm saying.
I'm putting two together. I'm with you.
Yeah.
But you got to throw out all the. You got to throw out A, B, C, and D. You know what I'm saying? You got to just so we can have the puzzles semi picked together type shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's far-fetched though. It's far-fetched. I just put a little pressure on it. Sometimes I be right though. Sometimes I be right with the pressure.
Yeah, but I think he finna get ready to set up. But it's, bruh, listen, that one far-fetched as hell.
That's a nice ass pool. That's a nice ass pool with the tile, man. That shit nice.
Both of these boys got some nice cribs, bro.
Hell yeah, all of them do, man. Shit.
Yeah.
All them motherfuckers got some nice ass houses and shit. And they getting them egos and shit. They getting them damn egos.
Right.
My house. Yeah, that's what the damn 2 richest men in the world be doing. Oh, I got more money than you by just $1 million or this or that. Come on, man. It don't even matter. We rich. We made it. Hell. I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. Hilda and Pressure, man. We all successful. It ain't about, hell, if my grill more shiny than your grill, or you know my car faster. It ain't about all that, man. We here, man. Yeah, that's what it's about, man.
Yeah. Go ahead, Pressure.
You just never can underestimate beef. That's the reason why you got to be careful how you go in there and how you deal with it. Cause it get real messy real fast.
It does, but at the same time, we sit up here and we laugh and joke about folks that just throw out scenarios that's so far-fetched to you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we gotta watch that too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But let's see here. Check this out. This is all I can find on this on the store being vandalized.
Drake's OVO store in London has reportedly been vandalized with spray paint on the window, which reads, "Not like us." For those who don't know, these are actually lyrics to one of Kendrick's recent diss tracks against Drake. So it looks like someone's not happy and went and vandalized his store. I feel like all of this rap beef is honestly just getting out of hand. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below.
Nah, check this out. If they did that, then them fans. But the people that did this, oh yeah, they didn't receive payment. But this is my thing, bro. This dude stay in a gated community. How they get in a gated community and able to do something like this? That is crazy to me. That is crazy to me. You know, you gotta have some type of access code to get into these neighborhoods, man.
Oh shit, some niggas know how to jump that wall, shit, especially if you ain't got that wall like the White House. That means if you touch the fence, you might die just by touching the fence. You can easily jump a rope and get your little clink and climb the wall, man.
They said these boys they did a drive by.
Yeah, they did a drive by.
That's you see what I'm saying. So it's different, man. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's a lot to be figured out, but
Yeah, I
you
heard
know
him say.
I'm pretty.
Yeah, I heard him say they did a drive by.
Yeah.
That make it, and that make it even more like somebody just crashing out.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, I get that. I get that.
So if this security guard from Drake's estate, if he make it, he gonna be able to identify a car or whatever. But
I
yeah, this
know
is
they got
wild,
cameras.
y'all.
They ought to have their car.
Yeah.
Man, they
If
got
they
a.
got
You
gates, they
know they
got
got
cameras. So come on, they got their car.
absolutely,
So whoever did
absolutely.
that, they had to have some real motivation, and the motive already there.
Right. I don't see how they ain't. I don't know if they got the person that hit up the weekend spot or not, but they should. All them damn cameras. You know what I'm saying? It's that's crazy, man. That's just crazy to me. So check this out. Divine Black Rose says so. If they did a drive by, why the caution tape at the door with the gate around the compound? That's a good question. That's a good question.
They should
They
show us some
did
type of
say.
video. They should show us some type of video of the car doing a damn drive by. You know, some shit.
Well, that's what they still gonna tape it off because it probably was some shell casings and stuff left. You know what I'm saying? So they still gonna sort of
Yeah.
mark it off where they find evidence is. So
It's still a crime scene. Somebody got hit inside the
right,
gate.
right.
Phenomenal Black Woman said the police said it wasn't a gated community. So there you go.
Yeah, it ain't gated, but it got that wall around it. Like his shit wrapped around. He got wall and then he got a gate, but it's not like a gated community. Meaning it's like his shit just out there, but it's on a well-known street. But it's not just like no gated community.
Well, that song, that mansion will be on sale tomorrow. If I was Drake.
Yeah. Just because it's the embassy, it's still right there. Like you can walk up to it like a big ass courthouse. You know what I'm saying? It's still there, but he got his wall and his gates up. But I think that gate he got. I think you can probably shoot some bullets through that motherfucker because it ain't. It's one of them big ass gates and it got spaces in it and shit.
Well, the security guard was outside the gate, so
that's
how he got hit.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, so they hit the that makes sense. They rolled by and hit the security guard. Damn, okay. Now that helped bring it together. Okay, the security was outside the gate. All right.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, bro. That is crazy.
For the security guard at the weekend spot, he was at he had a guard shack set up.
Yeah, by the
and they
court.
were going around. Yeah, they were going around back. But that's crazy, fam.
Yeah, bro. I told him that's what I was saying here like the other day, like, bro, like, man, it's you got this money, you got that big ass house, but when the world know where your house is, you got so many odds, you got a couple odds, you got to keep your guard up because it ain't just like you rich and you just ducked off. You know what I'm saying? Here they gonna put you on blast. Yeah, Rick Ross house over here in Fayetteville or Drake house here or P. Diddy house right here and over here. I mean, they got you on blast, shit. So it's like you really ain't got no privacy. You ain't got no privacy.
I just wonder I just want to know what Rick Ross and K-Dot next diss track gonna sound about and what they gonna talk about.
Oh man,
they
see
it's
timing is everything, yeah, and that's gonna say a lot if they don't say nothing.
They're not gonna say nothing because shit. It's blood on the ground, man. Them folks is trolling. You think Rick Ross finna come out and say something now? No, hell no.
Man, look, what the United States do when one of their allies go to war in another country? They send money and help them.
Man, don't Richmond. They very strategic and they gain knowledge and they gain. And Drake a type of nigga, he gonna put you in the blender. Like he one I can't take off the table. I know that's a light skinned nigga that's gonna send you on your way. You know what I'm saying? I could just tell, like you could just tell. You know what I'm saying? After so long, like when he first came in, no. But the Drake in 2024, nigga, nah, I don't think you can just go smack him upside the head and ain't nothing gonna happen to you. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Now,
the Drake in 2015 and 2016 was the one that kicking up all this dust.
yeah,
I'm trying to
and
tell you.
I believe he had XXX sent up too, because that boy went on a radio show talk bad about Drake. Called Drake
Yeah, he
he
did.
got talk bad about him. So and then that happened, but I don't put nothing past him. I just ain't gonna put nothing past him. As far as him dropping a bag and putting you in the blender, that's great. Yeah.
Then how do Drake respond behind this on the rap battle now?
He already waved the white flag yesterday when he dropped that his last song. He said, I'll see you later. He said that was
Yeah,
it.
yeah, he did do that.
Pressure, you can't drop nothing after them folks on the news. They're told. Now I ain't gonna lie, that shit was hard, but can't really drop nothing after the folks said you going into full cooperation.
Right. Hey, he said
you can't drop nothing after that.
Cooperating.
Yeah, you going into full cooperation. That's what they said. Even though you know.
Well, yeah, what I mean, a lot of it, like I don't be looking past a lot of it. I know a lot of stuff just going on a local level, but I do think when you get to a certain level of the game and in the rap industry, yeah, you got to be careful. You better be careful.
It's dangerous. Respect. You always respect people and shit because
Man, for real, it's like the mob up there. They will get you for something you said.
Motherfucker, put something on your gas tank or your damn door handle and fuck you off.
Yeah.
Put some bacteria or some shit on your shit. Man, you gotta be careful with these rich motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh, that's facts. Kevin said the diss track's officially over. The next person speaks getting a knock on the door from the Alphabet Boys. Exactly, man. Exactly. This is international. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They got K Dot name all in this, and I honestly believe it ain't had nothing to do with it.
Drake got immigrant niggas. I done seen him on the songs with African niggas and everything. He got immigrant niggas too. Shit, don't let them fool you. They wanted him to come to trial, but shit, he got out of that. Yeah. I ain't saying, hey, them boys went down for what they did to XXX, but what I'm saying, shit, most niggas that be getting on there and they pop off on a certain nigga, shit, man, they come to see about you. They gonna come see about you for real.
Yeah, I feel that. I think one of them boys did say something about Drake too.
Man, come on, bro. That boy, X, hey, Hitter.
I know you got it, Alabama. If it was said,
Hitter, X, he felt like what Weekend felt like, but X was more verbally about it. Weekend more solid. I'm gonna just play around and move my chest pieces the way I need to move without using my tongue. X, he was more emotional. And that's what fucked him off because most niggas I see get on that live or go on to talk, man, and just let nigga, yeah, something about to go on, something about to pop out. And Drake, one of them niggas, you heard what that girl said about him. He don't like to feel, bad. He don't like, he one of them. You embarrass him and you make him feel small, he gonna make you feel like what you trying to make him feel like.
Right. Phenomenal Black Woman says, "This is house, of course, he's cooperating." Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying, but still, like, that's the industry though. That's how people. That's just one thing they depict and they look at you, and that's how they use you. Your enemy gonna throw all that at you. The enemy looking at everything.
No, if he decide to keep battle rapping after he just said that he gonna cooperate, hell no, that eat his.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like on some battle rap shit, like far as your enemy that's on that microphone, like he might not say nothing about the hit up, but he like, they can say all kinds of shit, man. Your enemy, man, that with that battle rap shit, man. Kendrick Lamar, I give it to him. That boy got Drake. I can't. it's too many people wrote his music for me to just say, man, yeah, man, I
Right.
fuck with it. It's too many people wrote your music before. But Kendrick,
Right.
I feel like Kendrick, that's him. That's Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Like
Oh
I
yeah.
feel that, like far as like that penmanship, like J. Cole, I say the same about him. These folks writing their own shit. You know what I mean? So
And
Yeah.
Kendrick and see this is the reason why I respect J. Cole more than anybody in this mix, cause he bagged out
yeah,
early.
yeah,
And,
yeah,
and, and see Kendrick too artistic to even battle. Like,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It sounded good and he had his punches, but it was too artistic. He need to give that energy in another way. But I guess that don't sell. So hey,
They
but
try to
then
they try
everybody gonna use their craft as a tool, I guess.
pressure. They try to turn up because the industry, you know, it's dry. Niggas getting killed and got slammed. Man, they try to turn up. It's just like LeBron turning up in the fourth quarter and lose it all. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just that fourth quarter for them. Fourth quarter, they just trying to still hang on. They hanging on, man. You know what I'm saying? But these folks
Yeah,
ain't.
I get it. I get it, but you know that's the only thing about it. Like it was a good battle, but I think Kendrick was he too artistic, and
Yeah,
J Cole, you know, J Cole pretty much knew his lane. Like
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't even
yeah.
want to really play like that.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Like shit, J. Cole got there riding his bike through New York and shit, man. He ain't man. You know, shit, motherfucker like their life, bro. You know, it's good to. It's a place, time, and area for everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it
That was
is.
the best move he could have made because he couldn't hang with Kendrick, and he know he couldn't hang with Kendrick. That was the best move he made. He would have his career would have got sidetracked messing with
Hey,
Kendrick, and
Kendrick, hey,
yeah.
Kendrick put the damn thorn with the diamonds on his head. I said that nigga crazy. That nigga got down the Black Messiah. That shit. He trying to get down show him, man. Hey, hey, don't come for me. Don't come for me because I'm gonna get on that mic, and that's what it's about, man. Get on that mic, pop your shit, and keep it like that, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Cause we do need that shit though. Like it's good to get on the mic, y'all drop some shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit gonna sell, but niggas want to bring that shit to reality too, though. You know
Yeah,
how
but this ain't that. I honestly believe that. I believe this is strictly some Canadian beef that didn't spilled across the border
yeah.
because of where Cash X on them was located. But hey man, this is crazy, man. This is crazy because who would have thought? You know what I'm saying? When they doing this in Canada, we don't hear about it. We don't hear about it, but now it was the perfect storm because that rap beef just put the light squarely on Drake, and when they hit that house, man, listen,
Man, Drake,
yeah,
hey, Drake tired
now the
though.
world know.
Yeah, they tired now. That's one thing about it, like having power behind yourself too, and that thing no matter if it's your fan base, but you know Drake got that bloodline in Memphis, and he got the Canadian shit, and he got these rumors.
And y'all got to stop claiming Drake like that, bro.
We
Drake,
got we got to start
I just.
playing.
You got to stop claiming him. I just showed you a clip where that man said that man got pissed on, bro. Come on,
Oh
man.
man, oh man, he
Drake,
don't even work. Oh man.
Drake ain't gonna squash a grape in a fruit fight, bruh. No, but he gonna point a finger, and
Oh, he gonna drop that bag. He gonna drop the bag to the
yeah,
mob.
absolutely,
Oh
absolutely.
man. Oh
No,
man.
he ain't
Hey,
gonna scratch.
I
Man,
already
he
know it.
ain't gonna.
I'll be
He
right back.
ain't gonna throw. All right, bro.
All right, bro.
Drake ain't gonna throw rice at a Chinese wedding, bruh.
But they can be
You
dangerous,
feel me?
bro. Still though, when you know, even if you point a finger got that money in here, it's still dangerous for his opponent.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, it is. It is. It is. But you know what I'm saying? We know we know
Yeah.
Memphis tendencies, and that ain't Memphis tendencies. It's
Nah.
part of it, but man, this boy he ain't finna touch nobody, and I don't know nobody from Memphis that's gonna
No, no,
let
no.
a,
As far as now,
you
we
know what
ain't
I'm
claiming
saying?
him like that. We claiming him on the strength of
Yeah.
his pop for real. That really what it
Hmm.
is. Off the strength of his daddy, man. That's the
That's all
only.
I'm saying.
That's it. Just off the
That's
strength
all
of
I'm
his
saying.
pop, man. But
For
yeah,
real.
Yeah, but other than that, man, shit, that's it's big. You feel me? It finna sell, finna do more numbers. Kendrick numbers finna run up. Because I ain't gonna lie, anytime you step out and you hear people talking about it, people are, hey, like, you heard that? They be really into it. I'm like, man, yeah, I heard a little something, something. But it's big. You know what I'm saying?
And shout out to Kendrick for taking the copyrights off of this music so we could use it on these live streams, bro. That's
For real?
big. Hell yeah! Why you think I played it at the beginning? You
I
weren't here at the
heard, man.
beginning,
I
though.
was in the chair. Then you want to come out pull up. I was in the chair. I heard it.
Yeah, man. You
Ah,
took them copyrights off.
yeah.
Now that's
All
dope,
right.
man.
What he do that
He
for?
wanted because he want this shit played everywhere. He know the power of the internet, and he know if he ain't got no copyrights on it, everybody gonna be blaming that shit, bro.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. The Black Messiah for real.
You feel me? So
Ah,
yeah.
hit it. I love. See what it is. Hit it's all about knowing history of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And you one of them brothers that you read it just like I be reading between the lines. Some of us catch on faster and slower than others, but it's cool. We hey Hilda, what's the old saying? I might not be the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I'm in the drawer.
Right.
Might be a butter knife, but hey, at least it's in the drawer. But yeah, man,
For
and
sure.
man, that's just some real shit, bro. I love the history of it all. When it comes to music, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, I can turn on some Kendrick. He got bars. I can turn on some Drake. He got some bars from some damn body or somewhere. He got some bars.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just all,
Right.
yeah, it's all
And
music.
this gonna be one of the most.
Yeah. My bad. I hate to
It's gonna be one of the most. It's all good, bro. This gonna be one of the most historic battles in rap, just because of what happened afterwards. You know what I'm saying?
I was
And
tripping here off the damn caravan. I ain't know what he was using that for until my damn vision snapped back to like, damn, that's the van Kendrick used in the money tree. I said, I was tripping off this shit when I seen it in the video because I ain't know what I'm like. What's up with the van? I'm thinking you using the van like he finna go do a hit or some shit. Go slide.
right. Kendrick took this one. In my opinion, Kendrick took this one. Chat, what y'all think? Out of all these songs that was dropped, Euphoria and Meet the Grams and Not Like Us and the shit that Drake dropped. What did he drop? Family Matters. Who won this? Because I think Drake took an L on this one. Me personally. And the humdrum way he just dropped this last song, fam, the Heart Six. Yeah, I mean, it was too ho hum for me. Now he was dropping bars, but the vibe that song got was not it for me, man. So I think K Dot got this one, man.
You think Kendrick Lamar got it, man? Damn.
Yeah, I think K Dot got this one. Yeah, I think he took it.
That last one with that video though, that was about the only one that I was like, you know what? But like, it's like the finals. I think I got K-Dog. I gotta get a K-Dog because you got 2, 3, and this nigga only got 1. Yeah, K-Dog.
Right.
Yeah.
Dang.
I gotta get it to Kendrick overall too.
Oh, okay.
But see, when Drake said what he said on the last one, he did a lot of talking, and I don't know how much of it was real fake, but it sort of sounded like some, like he was done with it anyway. But I do say to make a man do that, it's something that's winning. He bowed out gracefully.
Yeah, for real.
He was definitely monkey in the middle. They put him in the yeah.
Duke, man, what it do, man? Kevin said Drake lost focus. He engaged in a 1v20. He should have picked one of them dudes. Yeah, one by one. But this the thing. If you trying to do a rap, if you engage in a high power rap battle, and he know what he know. You see what I'm saying? He know that them folks went at EXO house. He know that they went in there trying to get that weekend and cash EXO. You know what I'm saying? So you got that on your mind too. You know, it's crazy. It's crazy. This whole situation is bonkers, man.
Man, the
It
timing
is.
of it, the timing of
Right.
everything happening.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Ross on the outside cheerleading. You know what I'm saying? You
That's
had Metro Boomin, Kanye West and Future. All these fools done took
me.
shots.
They all in cahoots. Maybe they all is all, they trying to make they all because they all were cool at one point. Drake, that's Khaled boy. Khaled, that's Ross boy. So it's like all of them in cahoots or was once upon a time type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's just all they just trying to get their bread off their shit. But at the same time, they all got some real shit going on in the background.
Well, I think a lot of it got to do with Drake hitting across their females too. You
Hitting
know what
it.
I'm saying? He done hit.
Ooh,
Yeah, yeah.
ain't no way.
Yes, sir.
Drake,
You know what I'm saying?
Drake knocking them down, man. So you saying it got something to do with the women too, man?
All of it got something to do with a
Yeah,
female,
it
man.
sure do.
Damn.
This whole thing with him in the weekend, part of that has got to do with a female that was with the weekend, and what I'm saying, Drake ended up picking up.
Quavo and Chris
Then
Brown even got something to do with a female.
all
You
right,
know what I'm
right.
saying? Even they beef got something to do with a female at
I
the end of
heard
the
that
day.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, so it shit wild, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, it's wild. And I guess we're gonna sit on standby and see what's going on with it, fam, because
So
it's finna get crazier. It's finna get crazy, cause they gotta get somebody for this. If Buddy don't expire in the hospital, he got a story to tell. You know what I'm saying? He probably seen somebody, so you know. Yeah, Rick Ross, man, Rick Ross. And listen, yeah, Ross get on my nerve, man. A lot of people love when Ross come out. Hey, white boy, man, go on with all that, bruh. Go on with all that. Them jokes don't be funny.
yeah.
Um, yeah, he ain't good at what he trying to do. He just not. You know what I'm saying? But
I ain't
hey,
gonna lie
y'all.
though. Ross be talking this shit on that mic though. He be talking this shit on
But
that
he ain't on the mic though. That's
mic.
my thing, bro. He ain't on the mic. He trying to troll and he don't do a good job at it to me. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
He done got
And,
his
and, and don't come out trolling. Don't come out trolling Drake when um your baby mama is on the internet every day clowning you relentlessly.
damn.
Nah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Uh, yeah, she on the internet every day, mate. She done made a living off of this shit, fam. She
Mm-hmm.
doing club walkthroughs and everything. And she don't be doing nothing but trolling this nigga every day, every chance
She was
she
at
get.
Memphis or something. She was at Memphis for something a couple weeks ago, about 3, 4 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Kim, she be everywhere, man. Like, yeah, bro. She putting it down, bro. And I know it's a lot of people, and even normal people, man. They run a bag, especially on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? Sharing. Like, I got family members. My sister, she making like 10 bands a month just sharing shit. And that ain't her main job. I'm like, damn, like, So you can run a bag up, man. Just sharing, having your content, man. They paying. Hell, they paying. Man, some motherfuckers, I'm like, damn, these folks made it. Weird shit. Motherfuckers made it. So,
For sure. But
yeah.
yeah, man. I just wanted to run this down to y'all and y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comments. If y'all part of the run back gang, y'all run this back afterwards. Y'all let me know, man. And yeah, Cypress TV live. We finna rock out with Cypress, man.
I already
So
know that, man.
salute to
Salute.
everybody in the building. Salute, man.
Salute, man. Hey,
Salute.
salute, man. You ain't have to send on folks at that boy like that, man.
Hey man, you know how we do it. We gotta make it happen.
All right, for sure, man.
Man, checking in, checking on, man.
Hey, salute to everybody in the building. Kevin Felder, Duke, Mine, Phenomenal Black Woman. You know what I'm saying? Antonio H, my dog Hero Facts tapped in with us. Divine Black Roses up in here, real as it gets. Salute to the real Lil T, Big Pressure, Mac Name, man, Big Cypress TV, Snoozer Cake. Everybody that came in and rocked with us, man. You know what I'm saying? If y'all haven't smashed that like button, man. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And if you feel it on you, support the channel via Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo, man. It's your boy, the Alabama Hitter, man. And until the next time we decide to spend, I'm in the win. Salute to the hitters, man. Hit squad.